Hey, what's going on, guys? This your boy Vic. I did 2 years in prison. I did 3 years in probation. In this video, I'm gonna talk about how I witnessed an inmate cook a correction officer some food. He did him real dirty. And after that, I didn't see this correction officer again. I'm not sure what happened to him. So, like I said, I was locked up in Lake City Annex for about a little bit over about a year and a half. And one of the guys who did all the cooking, he came from Gainesville, CI. That's in Gainesville. He came from that camp with me. So, like when you get in trouble, like any kind of DRs in Gainesville, you would get shipped off to Lake City prison do to do your confinement time there. So me, while I was in Gainesville, CI, I made three-way phone call one day, and I was trying to call one of my girlfriends. I had my mom call. I called my mom and had my mom call her. And by the time I hung up the phone, they was coming down and putting handcuffs on me, and they were sending me to Lake City to do 30 days in confinement. And once you go to confinement at another facility, they don't ship you back to where you came from. So that's how I ended up at Lake City, CI. And like I said, I did all my time, the rest of my time there. So on this day in Lake City, like I said, I was working in the kitchen, and we was cooking hamburgers that day. And one of the correction officer, he was a young guy, young white guy. He came to he came in the kitchen and asked one of the cooks to cook him a special made hamburger. Make sure you put onions, tomatoes, lettuce, and all that stuff on his hamburger. And at the time, I was working with him in the kitchen because he was showing me some of the stuff that he do, because I wanted his job, one of the other jobs in the kitchen, to learn how to cook, because I hate being in the dorm. I like to be out moving around, doing different things, because that kind of helped my time go by. Like I said, I only had 2 years in prison, and like I said, I like to stay busy, and so that was one way for me to stay busy, was to uh, learn how to do multiple jobs that help keep me out the dorm. So the correction officer came to my dog. His name was Reginald. He came to Reginald and asked him to cook the burger. So me and Reginald had went into the cooler to cook. He was showing me where the meat was in the cooler. So Reginald went over to the box of hamburger meat, and he grabbed the hamburger patty out the box. And Reggie had looked at me and did like a evil grin on his face. And so next thing you know, he just took the hamburger patty and just threw it across the floor. And when he threw it across the floor, I'm just like looking at him, because I know damn well you're not finna serve this man his food. So Reggie went and got the hamburger patty that he threw across the floor. Then he went back to it and just kicked it across the floor. And then after he kicked the hamburger patty across the floor, then he went back to it and stepped on top of the patty and just started doing like hard drags across the tile floor. It was inside the cooler. It was like red tile, and he just stepped on it and just drug it across the floor inside the cooler. And after that, he took the patty, and we both walked out of the cooler. And I'm just kind of like freaking out, because I don't believe he about to serve this man his damn food. The guard had, I think he was on another duty. He just came and stopped in and asked him if he can cook him some food. Like I said, Reggie cooked all these correction officers food all the time, so it wasn't anything new. But it was new to me watching him uh, do what he just did to this hamburger patty. Um, so Reggie took some onions out the cooler. He took them to the flat top grill. He cut up onions along with the hamburger patty, seasoned it real good, put a bunch of different seasoning on it. Then, like I said, along with the onions, he put cheese on it, lettuce, tomatoes on a bun, uh, and I did watch the correction officer come get the plate. So when he came and got the plate, I didn't witness him eating the food, but he did come get the hamburger and inside the clamshell box. He came and got it, and he took it out the kitchen because he wasn't working in the kitchen at the time. He just came in there just to get Reggie to cook him some food. And like I say, but I never seen this officer again though. I'm not sure what happened to him, uh, if he got sick or what. But I did witness, like I say, what he did, and just looking back, this right here been many years ago. But just looking back on it, I wish I could have told that officer, even though like I said, I was in prison, like I said, but I don't treat people that way. I never, ever treated anybody like that, and do disgusting stuff like that before. Uh, and Reggie just had to be a very evil person to even think about doing something like that, even to your worst enemy. Um, in another story, I'm gonna share with you guys on. I believe the karma from the stuff that Reggie did, not only to not only to this correction officer, but the karma he did throughout his life, how it came back and haunted him, and it messed him up. So I just want to close out and say, like I said, if you're a correction officer, uh, if you uh, if you are a correction officer, you're going to be a correction officer, a correction officer. Like I say, I want you to share this video, and I do want you to think about when you when you disrespect the inmates. I know they're in prison. I know everybody did a crime to be there, but I don't think nobody should be getting disrespected. I think everybody should still be given a chance to, you know, and be treated like a human. I believe everybody should. You should give everybody a chance to treat you like a human, and uh, if you if they disrespect if the inmates disrespecting you, I think that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, I know you're there to do your job. You're not there to make friends. But I think if you're going to be working in a prison, you still could give some kind of level of respect to the inmates, especially if you're going to be asking them to cook your food. I don't believe that correction officer deserves what he did to him. And I pray to God nothing happened to him. But um, I think you just need to be more careful allowing inmates to cook your food. If you're going to allow an inmate to cook your food, at least stand right there and watch them cook it. If you can't stand there and watch them cook it, I wouldn't allow them to cook your food because um, and I know that some of you guys may say, it's the same thing if you go to a restaurant. Anybody could do anything to your food. I mean, that's true, but especially being inside of a prison, you're not there to watch them make your food. Um, I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So pass this video off to a friend, share this, hit that like button, and be in tune for the next video. One.